Have you ever wondered what the world would look like if zombies were suddenly everywhere? Across every country, every city, every street? Not in a movie, not in a game, but in real life. Imagine this. You step outside your home early in the morning, and something feels off. Cars are abandoned in the middle of the road, shop shutters are half open, no traffic, no voices, no movement, just silence. You walk toward the main street, trying to understand what happened overnight. And then you see them. A group of people walking creepy and slowly. Their clothes are torn, their bodies look stiff, their eyes are pale. For a second, your brain tries to protect you. Maybe they're injured. Maybe something went wrong. Maybe they need help. You take a step forward. Then one of them turns its head and locks eyes with you. That's the moment fear hits you in a way you've never felt before. Because you realize these aren't people anymore. They all are turned into zombies, and this is a zombie apocalypse. What comes to mind when we hear the word zombie? The moment you hear the word zombie, your mind creates an image automatically. A creepy figure, rotting skin, white, lifeless eyes, slow movement, no emotions, no pain, just one thing driving them: hunger. Not for food, not for survival, but for blood. This is how most of us were introduced to zombies, through movies, video games, TV shows, horror stories. We were taught that zombies are created by a deadly virus, a parasite, a fungus, or a secret lab experiment gone wrong. And once it spreads, the world collapses into chaos. Cities fall, governments fail, humanity fights itself. But here's the question nobody asks. What if zombies aren't exactly what we think they are? What if the idea of zombies didn't start with Hollywood? What if something disturbingly similar already exists? The real history of zombies, and it's not fiction. The concept of zombies didn't come from movies, it came from history. The word zombie originated in Haiti, rooted in African and Caribbean folklore. In Haitian culture, a zombie wasn't a monster that eats people. A zombie was a living human, stripped of free will. Someone who could walk, could work, could follow commands, but had no control over their own mind. This belief came from the fear of slavery, the idea of losing your identity and becoming a body without choice. But folklore aside, science later found something even more disturbing. Zombies exist in nature right now. Yes, real zombies exist, just not in humans. There's a fungus called Orphicordyceps, often called the zombie ant fungus. Here's what it does. The fungus infects an ant. It slowly takes control of the ant's nervous system. The ant stops behaving normally. It leaves its colony, climbs to a high point, bites down, and dies. Then the fungus grows out of the ant's head and spreads its spores to infect others. The ant doesn't feel pain, it doesn't resist, it doesn't know what's happening. Its body is alive, but its mind is gone. Sound familiar? Can this happen to humans? Right now, no. But that doesn't mean the idea is impossible. Researchers have studied rabies, parasites, neurotoxins, brain infections, mind-altering fungi. Rabies, for example, already causes aggression, confusion, loss of rational thinking, biting behavior. The only reason it hasn't created zombies is because it kills too fast. But what if something didn't? What if a virus evolved that kept humans alive, shut down higher thinking, removed fear and pain, amplified aggression? That wouldn't be a movie zombie. That would be worse, because it would look human. How a zombie apocalypse would actually start. Forget explosions and instant chaos. A real zombie outbreak wouldn't start loud. It would start quiet. One hospital case, then another, then reports of violent behavior. News would call it a new virus, a rare neurological condition, a mental health crisis. Flights wouldn't stop immediately. Cities wouldn't shut down immediately. People would keep going to work until suddenly emergency rooms are full. Police can't control crowds, hospitals collapse, and then panic spreads faster than any virus. Day 1, confusion. Phones still work, the internet still exists, people argue online. It's fake, it's exaggerated, it's under control. Meanwhile, streets grow emptier. Day 3, fear. Food shelves empty, fuel stations shut down, power starts failing in some areas. Governments issue lockdowns, but fear doesn't listen to rules. Week 1, collapse. Once supply chains break, civilization breaks. No food deliveries, no medicine, no clean water, and the infected don't need any of that. They don't feel hunger, they don't feel exhaustion, They don't feel fear, they just move. Final question. So, if a zombie apocalypse really happened, would you survive because you're strong or because you're smart? Comment below. What do you think would matter more, strength or intelligence? And if this made you think differently about survival, subscribe and follow for more.